But, hey everybody, it's been a little while. Now let's, you know, settle in for this stream. It's been a couple of days and you can probably tell. But yeah, like, I was planning to do this yesterday, but I didn't really have a lot of time. We went for a drive to a nearby town, so, yeah, when we got home I was exhausted. And it was really foggy out, so I felt like playing some Silent Hill. And I did it while talking with a friend because I am a total coward when it comes to that. And then I played some, like, Five Nights 4, and well, that was not as fun as it could have been. Anyway, if you've been here before, you know what I'm gonna do. I am going to be posting this link and sharing this around because, well, when you're as unfamous as me, you need to do it individually to all the people in your audience. Because that's how, like, unfamous I am. And sometimes I forget to invite people. Why do I need to search? No, I don't need to do that. Hello, Mr. Victini. On Discord. Because, yeah, I send this out over Discord. A lot. So, I don't know who that person is, but I'll send it to him. So far, nobody's here. And that's kinda sad. Well, oh, and that's a lovely picture Okami has just sent me. Well, now I gotta put this, I think at least one more place. I just gotta open the Twitch app again. And, like, I'm talking during this because it's a little boring when I don't. Sorry if I'm sending it to you twice. I'm live now. No. Darksiders live now. Darksiders 2 Deathinitive edition. There we go. Hello, viewer! How are you doing today? So, what we're gonna do is, before I tackle the quest with Mr. Mad Lad, I'm going to be finishing the Bloodless quest, because why wouldn't I? And I can actually do that by fast traveling to 2 separate places. I'm gonna fast travel to the maw. Here's hoping the one viewer is not just me. Okay, so we got skeletons sprouting up from the wood from, like, nowhere. Oh, you are special, I see, Mr. Skeleton Warrior. You were wearing a Viking helmet. Oh, what'd you give me? Well, if only this was useful.
This will be your grave.
Good luck with that. Even if you do kill Death, he'll come back. Alright, so this way to one Bloodless, and then the next way to another. and I wasted 5 minutes just on the preamble, and I feel so bad. Hello, get over here for my instant kill. I love that. Oh, right, I have to equip the thing. Oh, it's already... Never mind. Hey, Okami. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm doing well, thank you. I went on a trip to another town, and on my way back home, it was really dark and foggy. And I figured, what better way to deal with being in the dark and fog than playing Silent Hill 2? This was over like PSN, so I couldn't stream it. And even then, I wasn't feeling up to it. It was a bit late. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't play for long, because I'm a big wussy baby when it comes to that sometimes. And I was talking to Randy the whole time. And I actually ended up playing some more like Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Oh. Like, I'm actually impressed with how well I did. And I did explain, like, a lot of things about why that game scares me so badly. Because the room that you're stuck in looks a lot like a combination of rooms from, like, one of my childhood homes, the one that I remember the best. And who hides in the closet? It's like... Okay, the thing about, like, I used to be really scared of, like, a werewolf hiding in my closet. I don't know why I thought there was one hiding in my closet. But I had a door, like a closet, that opened the same way that it does in the game. And who did they put in the closet? Foxy, the most wolf-like of all of the animatronics. And just... anytime he's in there, the first time you go to see what he's doing, jump scare noise, it really scares me.
It will hurt.
So yeah, that'll be a fun Halloween season. Since I remember there was some, like, Halloween DLC for that once you've beaten the game. Oh yeah, and Security Breach should be coming out sometime soon. Yeah. I'll just need to be able to conquer my fears. Security Breach is the next Five Nights game. Okay, so... oh, this way. La-da-dee-dee. Well, that would be a good one to do since the Unity remake of SCP Containment Breach is getting closer and closer to being completed. Though they better not put Siren Head in there because he's not an SCP. You know what? If I can find some good Siren Head games that I can play, I'll do it. Just like anyone who labels Siren Head an SCP doesn't know what they're fucking doing. But yeah, if I beat Security Breach before Markiplier, does that make me the king of Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh, yes, the queen. Apologies. I need to acknowledge my own gender here. And I will slay. I could be the emperor. Emperor, empress, whatever. Why not just like the big boss? Yeah, there are not a lot of other titles I would probably take because that might have some connotations. Well, I'm not Egyptian, so I don't think it'd be fair for me to say pharaoh. Even though pharaoh is gender neutral. Though that does actually remind me now that we're talking about gender stuff. There's recently a thing going on TikTok with a user whose mom has deleted all of their other accounts except for ones that she couldn't control. And this child is trans and was going under the name Alex. And the mom made a TikTok stating, like, dead naming and misgendering her own son. And you can just see in his eyes how much this is hurting him. So, like, I just need to spread the word about this because I really hate when people do that. So I promote the hashtag his name is Alex. Well, she's already been fired from her job, and, like, everybody in their town knows about it, and, like, there's been a petition going around on change.org that has over 100,000 signatures, so you have the equivalent of an entire town pissed off at her. Like, that's gotta say something. Like, if your actions were so bad that you have that many people upset with you. I'm just gonna come down here. Blow that up. Well, I didn't need that. And if I'm getting too much stuff in my inventory, I'll just feed it to my possessed weapon. That I have named Audrey 2. For any of those unaware, it's a reference to Little Shop of Horrors. Where, like, the plant alien monster is called Audrey 2. And its most famous line is like, "Feed me, Seymour!" Oh yeah, and from what I've heard, again, getting back to the topic of Alex, the mom, like, apparently Child Protective Services has already gotten involved. So that's good. Woo! Down the hole we go. Into Bone Ribbon. I'll go with these for now, I guess. Oh yeah. I can't upgrade that anymore. I'll start feeding things. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not feeding Vandersmash to it. So wait, what did I name Audrey to? Damn it. Alright. There we go. I wonder if this just has like higher difficulty because it started off as normal mode, but then I lowered the difficulty. I'd like to not be stuck in the corner, please. Alright. Sorry if I'm not talking so much right now. I'm just like, I've got my game face on. There, it's dead. Let's just min this dead thing. Shit, I might have made a joke like that the last time. Oh, phew. Thank God I caught myself. Oh, good. So yeah, that's going to be my goal. Beat the next FNAF game before Markiplier can be the queen. Nice. Alright. So now to blow things up. I would say to become the pyromaniac your parents always knew you were going to be, but that would be a lie. That's not pyrotechnics, technically. Because, I mean, there's no fire. Alrighty, I'm gonna take this earbud out. I need to not hear myself. So anyway, how's it going, Okami? Hope you're having a great day. I've had a lovely, kind of lazy day. It's funny how, once it's up, gravity does all the work for that door, and it just falls. It's like a guillotine, which I found out the dude's name who invented it was actually guillotine. I thought that was made up. And apparently people were still executed by a guillotine in France until like the 1970s. Jesus Christ. Then again, I think that was part of the French Constitution, that everybody was equal, including, like, equality in execution. Didn't matter what your gender or your class. You did a big no-no, you were gonna get executed and you were going to be killed with a guillotine. Which, like, the doctor who invented it was like, oh yeah, it's quick, clean, and relatively painless. You'd be dead before you even have time to register pain. Anyway, history's fun. Oh no, it's still alive. I was just about to say, I don't know if it's dead. It's not. Oh, hi. Yeah, I decided to meet him halfway. Why not? Hmm? Oh. How did y'all wake up? I wasn't making that much noise, was I? Was I? My camera wouldn't get stuck and I'd be trapped in a corner. Oh, he's still stuck there. Wouldn't it be hilarious if he tried turning around and running away? Only to be met with the fact that behind him, solid wall. Then again, it might be like what happened in Darksiders Genesis with that one mission in Eden, where, like, the dude gets stuck under the environment and I can't complete the mission. Man, like, Genesis is fun. But speaking of which, guys, I am planning to actually, with Okami, do another whole playthrough of Darksiders Genesis multiplayer. Like, co-op. Because I think that would be fun. Oh yeah, and also for the streams that I'm doing from my computer, I'm probably going to have the Discord chat open, so any of you who want to talk, feel free. And I'm probably going to start doing that this next month, or at least after I finish this game again. If not for Spooky Month. Yeah, that's what I mean when I say getting stuck in a fucking corner. Oh, hello, new viewer. How are you doing? I am playing atrocious... what? Atrociously. Words. Come on, Sarah. Words. You haven't forgotten completely how to speak. Pardon me. Yeah, it's probably the depression from having to stay in constantly. That I'm always tired. Even though I was an introvert and I stayed in all the time anyway, I mean, it could be that and also the fact that I've been off of my Adderall for a little while. Yeah, so the second I yawn, people are like, appears. Yes, I've heard the cute and I want to... And then they left. As soon as it's there, it's gone, like an angel's kiss. If no one can tell, I've been watching JonTron. It helps. I promise it helps. Considering how I'm not in school right now, I'm probably going to have a lot more time to be doing this than I would if I was in school. Even then, if I was in school, I would definitely find time to do this because it's too much fun to not. I love hanging out with y'all. You're so great. Like, I'm not kidding. Y'all are fantastic. I love spending time with you. And I very well might do another stream tomorrow. Because I'm only scheduled from 1 until 6 at my relatively close to home job. So yeah, if y'all want to see me stream this again, like, tomorrow, and actually get on to missions in the next area, do let me know. Because that's probably one of the prettiest areas in this game that isn't the Forge Lands. Because Lord knows the Forge Lands are beautiful. And they're just like everything the environments in the first game weren't. Like, consistently gorgeous. Sorry about that, anyone who's got visual sensitivity. I don't know, that's what their dying noises sound like. They get stuck on the wall so easily. Excuse me. That looks good. And it's got good stats. Even better. So, like, there's a reason why I do these quests before moving on to another area. Because, like, it's way better if you don't leave the quests for last minute. Because they'll get, like, too frustrating. And, like, you won't want to do them, and you won't have enough experience to, you know, get to a higher level. Like, you'll get to a certain level where, like, killing things doesn't give you experience anymore. Or at least, not enough. But doing quests will get you more, even if killing things doesn't. I'm just trying to offer some tips. Ooh, possess size. I shouldn't be this tired. Like, I slept until 9. I should not be this exhausted. But yeah, like, we'll be getting to the Mad Smith soon. Hold your horses. Keep your hair on. Hello. I don't remember what all I was talking about. Oh, did you hurt your ankle? What happened to your ankle? If you don't mind sharing. I was talking about, like, I guess the reason why I do a lot of these quests earlier in. I might very well have to do Reaper form. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. I'm really sorry that happened. But like, I am being reminded. Yeah, I can imagine it does. Like, I think a reason why I didn't make a lot of headway last night in Silent Hill 2 was, like, I remembered that I had read a book, and it was called Insanity, Jeff the Killer, by a girl called Nisha Nicholson. I have no idea if that is her full name or if her real name. I hope it's not. But there's a scene in there that is directly lifted from Silent Hill 2's opening. Now, I don't want to say what it... Like, I might read it for you if you want to hear it, but that's only if you want to hear it. But in order to do so, I would need to give some, like, background into this stupid story. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can imagine. I've never had a dog. I can imagine that's not fun. Especially since puppies seem to have more energy. So if you kill their hive, the rest of them die. Yeah, hive minds aren't exactly a thing that work that way. But whatever. Oh no. He's stuck. But yeah, would you actually want to hear me read part of it? Because I can give the background of this real fast. Okay, so there's a girl. Her name's Naomi. She's, pretty clearly a self-insert for the author. But you know what? This is a self-insert, this is a self-insert support zone. There is nothing wrong with it. But this is like the stereotype of this is me, but in the story. But I'm gonna change your name so people don't think it's me. Sure, honey, sure. It's fine. It's fine, sweetie. No one's gonna care that much. Shadow of Death Scythes. Forged in the darkest vaults of hell by demon mastersmiths. The Shadow of Death double scythes sap the arcane energy from those its jagged edges touch, piercing them with the icy chill of the grave. But, okay, so who here knows the creepypasta about, Jeff the Killer? Essentially, boy named Jeff goes crazy because of bullies and shit. During a weird freak accident, gets his face bleached and set on fire. And just... Jesus Christ. Having to recount this is just ridiculous. Yeah. Cool, that's cool. So, anyway. Back to Jeff the spooky Slenderman. So, what happens is... essentially... okay, so he murders all three of these bullies, who are 12-year-old boys. It did actually specify that Jeff was 13, and, well, these boys were 12, obviously, because it said the boys look to be about 12, 1 year younger than Jeff. And these kids pulled out knives and threatened him and his bro. Jeff beats them all up because he's just so amazing. And I mean that in the most sarcastic way possible. But the kids come back at like a birthday party and they bring guns. Not kidding at all. So there's a huge, like, fight that happens where Jeff pulls a Frieza from Resurrection F and punches a kid so hard in the chest that his heart stops.
In the flesh.
I'll stop for a second.
The bloodless are no more.
Oh, the dead king will not be pleased. And that pleases me.
Good thing.
Raven, I could free you from your torment.
No. I will embrace this living dream for now, and dream of vengeance. I will have the dead king's head, or his crown. Here. You have earned this.
Well, I mean, you'll get his crown if you get his head, so, shoot for the moon, I guess. Thanks. Appreciate you.
The Pale Rider in the flesh.
Yeah.
All new items from lands near and far.
No, I want to buy.
I've held on to that for ages.
Okay. So, during this fight, Jeff also gets bleach poured on him, and then he's also set on fire, because they cracked a bottle of vodka over his head. Politicking or murdering the king? Probably. Okay, so... save? I'm not ending the stream, don't worry. I may not be able to finish all of the Abyssal Forge tonight. Quick game, yeah. So I can go to additional campaigns. I want to make sure I got at least one quest done. Alright, additional campaigns. The Abyssal Forge, please. So then, like, Jeff goes to the hospital. When he wakes up, he's got a, like, stark white face and, like, bright red lips from being burned. Except, no, that's not how it works. Bleach is about 80% water, so it would put out the fire. And alcohol doesn't burn, it only burns up. But then again, this was written by someone who was probably the same age as the protagonist. I'm guessing I probably didn't know how fire worked when I was 12 either. But yeah, that's how it went. Oh, so when he gets home... Well, actually, no, when he sees himself in the mirror, he's like, I'm beautiful and perfect. And when he goes home, he burns off his eyelids and cuts a smile into his face. He gives himself like a Glasgow smile. Or a Chelsea smile. There's like several ways you can refer to it. Rip-off Joker is another one. Right, right. Oh shit, oh shit. Damn it. Alright. But yeah, so anyway, now that you know that part of the story, like where he does that to himself and then he kills his parents and his little brother, even though the entire reason why he went on killing was to protect his little brother, which doesn't make any sense. Yep, that's how it went. Then you're ready for this wonderful tale of stupidity. Essentially, the story goes, boy meets girl, boy turns out to be an absolute and utter psycho, girl decides she still wants to tap that. Like, look, I have nothing wrong with, like, self-indulgence and wish fulfillment. Lord knows I do enough of that. But the problem is the way that they treat mental health. Anyway. So this, like, new protagonist, Naomi, is, bullied by a blonde girl who's all popular and shit, named, Mallory. And the very first chapter ends with, like, a dream sequence where she sees Jeff kill Mallory. And then it's confirmed in the very next chapter that he did do it. Yeah, that's what we have to look forward to. But the dream that she has is where I get, like this feels like Silent Hill 2. After this fight, I'll read that portion.
A visitor? I'm afraid my home is quite a mess. Speak plainly if you value your life, such as it is. Oh, how rude of me. I am a smith, a visionary architect, sculptor, creator of the masterpiece that resides in this realm. And you must be an agent of the Makers. They trapped me here for thousands of years. Now they think my death will ease their guilt. They are not forgiven.
This is the Mad Smith, who is actually voiced by the same man who played Karn. Even though his battle sounds are exactly like Thane. And by extension, Ulfane. Yeah. Lilith X. From Abomination Vault. Also the person who forged, Scorn. Though I don't think they were really seriously going at it. Yeah, it said that he made the Abyssal Armor and Scorn. Like when talking about Scorn, Fury's weapon. But yeah, that's what I remember. You know what I'd like to see in like the next mainline series game? I'd like to see Raphael and what was happening with him. That's why I keep saying it's ironic he's voiced by the guy who did the bad guy in Crow. Well, in The Crow.
Wait, please. You must wait. You attacked me, Smith. Your madness has blinded you.
Mad am I?
You
Now, let us not be ruled by our baser instincts. We can help each other.
answer my questions and I will stay my hand. I won't ask again. Where are we?
This is the Shadowlands. A void
It
between
is?
the Tree of Life and the Tree of Death. It's a rather pleasant place for a visit, is it not? Or an eon of imprisonment, as it were?
If you're such a genius, why haven't you escaped?
Transportation is no obstacle for a smith such as myself. But the Makers have sealed the portal. Or so I had thought.
Power of corruption has broken the lock of your prison.
But how? I don't... Oh, gods, what will it do? Wait! Don't leave! You have to help me.
Why?
My masterpiece! It threatens countless worlds! The Abyssal Forge is a sentient being of living stone, and it has crafted an implacable army. If the portal seal is unlocked, creations of the Abyssal Forge will invade other realms.
How is this any of my concern?
Ah, you don't understand. I crafted the Abyssal Forge to harness the power of the Abyss. It lives, it breathes,
Ew.
it creates constructs that can then build yet more Abyssal Forges. But, well, unlike myself, the Abyssal Forge is utterly insane. Its constructs will destroy everything in their path.
You should not have meddled with the powers of the Abyss. You must unmake this.
I have tried, yet I cannot.
What must be done, then? First, you must escape this island. The waters here are deadly to your living flesh. However, I can make a talisman to shield you. But first, you must bring me the right materials.
Because you can't go do it yourself, can you? Yeah. I mean, that would be pretty. Yeah, that'd be nice. But anyway, I did promise I would read part of that story. So I do have the book around me somewhere. Now keep in mind, this girl starts off the story with, like, the bully having a crush on Jeff and attacking her with a fucking knife. And keep in mind, she's also characterized as being the super girly, like the caricature that all those 14 to 15-year-old girls who go like, I'm not like the other girls, see when they think of other girls. Like, I understand if you think that, there are some mean girls. Yeah, there's mean people everywhere. Doesn't mean every single girl you come across is like that. It's not all of them. Like, hashtag not all. And it'll take a few years for you to realize this. But you know what? Delayed growth is better than none at all. I like ginger snaps. But yeah, like, this girl threatens this other one with a knife for the mere, like, crime of what, like, existing? I don't even remember. Other than, like, just pushing a girl off a bench because she was sitting too close to the boy you had a crush on. And then it's just like being asked a little bit sharply, like, did you really just say this to me? And then just asserting, I'm better than you, blah blah blah. And then out comes the knife. And Jeff kills her with her own knife. And it never says that he stops using that one. And like I said, she's characterized as that girly girl caricature that all the I'm not like other girls think other girls are. So Jeff is committing murders with this pink sparkly knife. And know that it's not an exaggeration or an attempt to trivialize Jeff the Killer that I already do. And like, the Jeff story is really popular. Yeah, they are. They're written very convincingly, though. Like, everybody's written very convincingly. I don't know. Probably because it was the closest thing he had when he was committing the murders at night. Though I do like the idea of them having Jeff snap earlier. So then his later murders don't come as much out of left field as they do in the original story. Oh, sweet, I have a skill point. This, please. Thank you. But I did promise you that I would read part of it. So I suppose I will do that now. Now this is in the middle of the story. Right. I fell asleep right away. I had the worst nightmare ever. I was walking along camp in the early morning fog and there was a trail of blood. Straight up the very beginning of Silent Hill 2. I followed it to the cabin that was 3 away from mine. It looked really familiar. And those were 2 separate sentences. I didn't want to walk into the cabin, but the trail of blood led to the door, so I walked up the steps and slowly opened the door. What I saw was a bunch of bloody bodies of girls I recognized. One body was Mallory's. I screamed so loud I could have woken up the dead, but I'm glad I didn't. I ran out of the cabin as fast as I could into the fog. "Where is everybody?" I yelled. I ran down the hill and bumped into someone or something. I stopped, semicolon. In front of me was Jeff in his white hoodie, but it was all bloody. He turned around and looked at me and he said, "I talked to Mallory and her friends for you." He held up the knife. He held up a knife. It was the knife Mallory used to cut me. The pink sparkly knife. "Remember this? I used this to talk to her." He laughed. Ha 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 ha. "Who are you and what did you do with Jeff?" He grabbed my shoulders. "I am Jeff, Naomi." I screamed, "Someone help me!" I woke up in the middle of the night sweating. Did that really happen? Then I heard a scream. Then the chapter 2 begins with Jeff's perspective. "I was in Mallory's cabin. I had killed all her friends." Okay. Sure. Alright. But yeah, I'm not gonna read any more of that. I have a full reading of it up on my channel that I did with my friend, Raven. If you want, like, better voice acting than I just did right now, look it up. There are also 2 other people who did a review of this book. That would be, John Wolfe. WOLFE. And Jenny Nicholson, no relation to the writer of the book. And like Jenny Nicholson, aka all of the voices from Friendship is Magic. Not Friendship is Magic, I mean Friendship is Witchcraft. I'm just gonna walk casually down here. There we go. But yeah, I certainly hope your leg gets better. But like, yeah, you should stay, because this stream is still ongoing. And if I ever do get to the point where I can actually invite my friend Raven to these streams, it might be fun. Because I might do book reviews. Or I might not. Who knows? Not me. Okay. Shoop-doop-doo. Skibbity-bop. Chaos ore. I hadn't even noticed it was called Chaos Ore until, like, just now. Alright. Moving this here. Woohoo! Alright. So now I just gotta go... Hello? It's in through this door there. In through this door, what? Oh. Shortcut. Maybe he's got some more health potions for me. I doubt it. I doubt it. Hello. Health potions. You don't have any. Shit. Oh, great. So I guess this is also what I can imagine Belissatra's constructs kind of looked like. I'm dying. Give me that, thank you. You better have more health potions, I swear to God. Anyway, Okami, are you still there? Alright, so 4 pieces of Chaos Ore. That's gonna suck as an actual building, like, building material. I don't know why my mind was drawing a total blank. Alright, so this way. But yeah, like, I actually never finished the, reading that we were going to do of the sequel book because, yes, this book has a sequel. And it is an actual, like, physical published book. When I said I have it right here, I didn't mean I was gonna just whip out my phone and pull out a Kindle or an ebook or something from, like, fucking Wattpad. Which, like, nothing against Wattpad. There are actually some pretty good authors on there, but... Oh boy. God damn it. I was hoping for health potions, but I would not be getting any. But it has a sequel. I do have the actual physical printed copy. Boy, did this not need to be a book. Because, like, for one thing, the first book is so tiny. It's 6 chapters. It's like a novelette. It's not even a novella. It's too short to be a novella. And I immediately died. Because I got knocked into the corruption water. You don't have to show it to me. Yeah, that's how easy they're taken down. No, no, no. Don't knock me into the water again. That's not nice. Okay, so... Soul Splitter time. Mr. Green will go over here. And Mr. Violet will go over this way. It's like the same problem that was in the Four Swords manga. Because yes, for those unaware, there is a Legend of Zelda manga series. It's actually pretty good. And there is a 2-part manga for Four Swords Adventures. Where, all 4 of the Links have nicknames they call themselves and each other. And they're not exactly, like, what you would think so. Like, if you thought Red would be, like, the crazy one, you're very wrong. It's actually Blue who's, like, the crazy violent one. Whereas Red is, like, childish and very innocent. Whereas, like, Purple Link, they decided to call him Vio. Because they're like, isn't Violet a girl's name? Can't really call you Purple. So, Vio? Yeah, Vio, let's go with that. Ah, crap. No, not Viol, just Vio. Finally a health potion. And a wrath potion. Thank you. As well as this gives me a better idea of what Belissatra's constructs might have looked like. As well as, can we just appreciate how Belisatra is a really interesting kind of character? Like, she strikes me as somebody with ASPD. But, like, not in the negative, oh, she's a psycho sort of way. It's more like, she's just very hungry for knowledge. We don't... Yeah, he's broken. I don't know. Am I not allowed to enjoy shooting him? And I like it how Death actually has these, like, essentially a speed loader. We can. Sorry. Sorry. Right, I still owe you a portal too. Whoa! I had no idea that created whirlpools. No potions, are you serious? Like, whenever I don't need them, I get them in abundance. But whenever I do need them, sorry, we're all out. Ridiculous. Chaos Ore. Is there someone outside still trying to attack? Thought I killed you. Leave me alone. Like, no, leave me alone. You sack of tits. Unless you're giving me health, I don't care. Thank you! God. Like, I can't hold on to a health potion for more than 2 minutes. Not even that at this point. Why don't we see what's in this chest over here? Haha. Big gun will boom. It's like, no, you can't just shoot it out of the air. Haha, gun go boom. I don't know, I'm being reminded of like this meme. There was like, no, you can't do that with games. They have to be all procedurally generated and have all this other shit. It's like, haha, funny robot go rawr. Because I will never not stop, like, dunking on Yandere Sim. It is just that bad. Because, like, I went back to some of my old streams. Because he just got dunked on by somebody who quit being a game development major because I knew it wasn't for me. Someone was trying to make an argument for like, well, of course Yandere-san would take longer, it's 3D and it's a bigger game. It's like, yeah, but here's the problem. He set a goal for himself that was way too high. Oh right, yeah, and yeah, and it's real sad that I share a platform with that man. AKA Twitch. Since he streams on Twitch. Like, just about daily. And I know I was doing that when quarantine was, like, still... like, the stay-at-home order was still in effect. Because, like, I had been furloughed from one of my jobs, and the other one I was on educational leave since I was going to be full-time at school. His game did get banned on Twitch. He's just playing other games. He's not like streaming himself working on the game. No. He just like plays games on Twitch for his audience. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I do. Having a problem with that would be like me
Is unacceptable.
being extremely hypocritical. Because that is what I do. I don't make any money from it. It's just a hobby. And I don't have a game that's been 6 years in the making. But yeah, it was banned for inappropriate content. Since the people knew what they were talking about when they said that his game featured minors. Like that, and there was a really funny animation video. I don't remember the guy's username, but you can just look it up. They compared him to a popular indie game developer. That his game came out, started gaining relevance at around the same time, right after it came out. Which is Scott Cawthon. But yeah, anyway. I don't know why I got back to the Andre simulator. Let's just keep talking about Jeff the Killer. Because I recently remembered, I didn't find this out, I remembered that there was literally a page on the Jeff the Killer wiki. Yes, it exists. Please do not hurt yourself because of its existence. Please do put the broken glass down. It's not worth it. That, there was a story on there that was called Jeff the Killer versus Michael Myers. And no, they don't mean the guy who played Shrek. They do in fact mean the masked serial killer from the Halloween series. The only points that the story gets is that Jeff kills Michael. No, not sorry. Mixed up. Sorry. It was that Michael kills Jeff. Jeff dies in that story. So yeah, the only person to defeat Jeff the Killer is Michael Myers.
This is what you require.
Ah, good, yes. Oh, behold, Rider! This talisman is beyond the skill of most makers. Almost too fine for one such as you.
Enough. Tell me how to destroy the Abyssal Forge.
Destroy the Heartstone, of course.
Consider it done.
Can't be that easy. You better have some more health potions. Thank you. Thank you. Maker's, like, Madsmith's device. Fuck, I forgot to read it. Alright, now hang on. Right. Crafted from Chaos Ore by the Madsmith, this device allows its owner to cross the poisoned waters of the Shadowlands unharmed. Boop, boop, boop. I'm gonna take this. Because Lord knows I'm gonna fucking need it. I think I'll just go back to these. I forgot I can unequip some things. Audrey 2, get ready to be fed until your stomach bursts. Sorry I'm spending so much time with Audrey too. Hang on, I think I hear a ringing in my ear. I do. I don't think I have tinnitus though, I think I'm fine. Anyway, if we were at all worried about not finishing the Abyssal Forge tonight, Lord knows we're gonna do it. Now I'm Jesus. I'm kidding. Don't arrest me for sacrilege. I'm not Jesus. I just know where all the rocks are. Okay, the stingers flew away. Huh. Like, I don't know why I just thought of this. But maybe it'd be fun if I did, like, some RPG Maker horror games. Like, if I played Ebe. Or Mad Father. But I don't think I'll play Yume Nikki. I'm sorry, Yume Nikki just never really stood out to me. I don't know why I laughed. I didn't even really think of anything funny. It just had to do with another RPG Maker game that was off. Where were you back where I needed you? Alright. Let's make sure I got my strongest gear. Potion seller, I need your finest potions. If you haven't seen that, like, 1-minute video, you need to. It's really funny.
Interference is unacceptable.
Matt Smith did not lie. His creation lives. Why build so many constructs?
It is my function. My progeny shall construct abyssal forges upon other worlds. A new race that shall inherit all of creation.
I will not allow that.
You are not like the Makers. You are neither angel nor demon, but something of both.
Right.
A new age begins with me.
Alright, I'm doing good so far. I knocked on the wood. Don't worry. Nothing's happened. Right. Okay, so I just gotta keep an eye out for that thing. Because it will hurt me. Okay. And when he does that... Yeah, the crows are extremely useful. Though I doubt the crow father would be happy with the way I'm utilizing crows. Though I don't think he'd really care. Because I don't think they're his. Alright, halfway done. Woohoo! I guess this is taking the place of, like, something fun like MomoCon. Though they did decide to hold that virtually this year, which is good. I was seriously thinking about, like, after the last one that I went to, which was last year, 2019, that was my first con ever. And subsequently was the first one I ever cosplayed. I was there all alone. Which, by the way, anyone in my audience who has never been to a convention before also, I wouldn't recommend going by yourself. Like, take some friends. It's more fun with friends. Also bring cash. Or the ability to use, like, PayPal on your phone. So that you're not, like, carrying around a whole bunch. Don't weigh yourself down when you come in. This is like to people who, like me, carry a purse. I'm lucky that my costume came with, like, a satchel. Or otherwise, like, a hip bag. So I could carry around my phone and some wireless headphones. So I could, you know, listen to music. Not feel so alone. I was supposed to meet some people there. However, they were busy, which is fine. And, like, I've got 2 costumes, really. Like, 2 complete costumes. They're both from the same series. Actually, no, I only have one that's... I don't have any that are totally complete. Like, even the one I wore had, like, the wrong shoes. And even then, the other one that I have, I would need to either get a wig or cut my hair super short and dye it black. Oh, I'm done. Woohoo! Alright, it's done. Return to the Mad Smith? Hell yeah, I will. Are those potions still outside? I doubt it. So by the way, like... Okami, if you're still here, I have to show you a potion cellar. If you haven't already seen it. Okay, so I think I'm probably going to end it right around here. It was okay, I think. It was pretty rambly. It was fun, but I think I rambled a lot.
It is done.
Yes. And now, will you end me as well?
No broken mind is punishment enough, Smith. Don't make me regret my mercy.
Time to make a new masterpiece.
Great, I just paved the way for a new mess to clean up. Abyssal Forge Hammer. The Mad Smith built this hammer to aid in the construction of the Abyssal Forge. Imbued with a dark energy, the hammer can shatter even the thickest armor and set all it touches ablaze. What do you mean, huh? I don't know. Probably because Death is in a good mood, I suppose. Anyway, Okami, I'm probably gonna call you after this. So, yeah, we can probably get you set up with Portal 2 and I can help you out. Alright, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna quit, yes. I'm going to quit. And move back to the main campaign. Alright, so I think that's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to drink plenty of water. Wash your hands. This is not a drill. Wash your hands. Wear a face covering in public. This is not a negotiation. It is a requirement. I know, I'm just saying it extra loud for all of those in the back. Be kind to yourselves and to others. I will see you next time. Alright. Bye bye!